That's gonna close. Ah! Ah! Hi and welcome to Milgat Farms. Today on the channel, I'm working on my Toyota van. I'm gonna show you how to make an adjustment if your inside door handle is not working. So what we have is this little guy right here is not coming all the way this way. You can see it. I'll do it on the outside. If I pull that, it doesn't always go to the point where it's going to engage the electric motor to unlatch the door. Now, cables on a bicycle have a ferrule nut right here, and you can adjust them in order to, say, shorten the casing. And if you have that kind of adjustment and the cable stretches, well, obviously you can adjust it, but that tension back out of it so it works properly. Well, in this case, check this out. You see that nut right there? And that little adjuster right there? What that's gonna do, I took the nut and loosened it, and I pushed the adjuster that way. Well, first I went the other way, and it loosened it up. By going that way, it tightened it up. And let me show you what we got. See what it's not doing quite right? You're gonna loosen that nut, and you're gonna slide the adjuster towards the nut. I'm gonna loosen it again. That's why, because it's too loose. Let me push it back up, and we're gonna tighten it a little bit. All right, so I got it tight. Now what we're trying to do is to get this guy to come all the way down to here. Look at that. Now, if you're having a problem with the electric, that's a whole different issue. But that right there is a problem we had when we weren't using the electric. The door, we pull the handle, it simply wouldn't open the sliding door. Now we got that fixed. Another problem I had was inside, that the handle on the inside wouldn't work either. So I had to go in and take a little bit of linkage and shorten it. That's not something I recommend, but in a pinch, it'll work. This is the door latch. You can see it right here. This is the handle on the inside. And so in order to open the door from the inside, you would grab it and pull it in this direction. Okay, and so a lot of times what we're seeing is right inside of here, it's not going far enough that way. So what is causing it to not go that far? Now, if we look on the outside, I'm pulling the outside handle, you're gonna see this one right here move. Okay, same action. It's just not pulling this guy far enough for it to close. Now, why is that happening? I don't know. Is it in the outside handle? It could be a little bit. Is it in the inside handle? I'm sorry, I'm not holding this camera well enough. I'm not really sure. Oh, you know what? Check that out, would you? All right, what I've done is I've pulled the rod out and I've straightened it right here. I'm gonna bend it that direction a little bit more here so that when we pull this handle, it shortens the pull a little bit and lengthens the pull right there. I bent this using a pair of vice grips and a second pair of vice grips, and I got it really, really close. Then I ground off the end, which is probably 2-3 millimeters out, but I left some burrs, and so I need to get the burrs off in order to get it to fit into its position. So I got a little file. All I'm gonna do, probably not put that in the car, it's probably a bad idea. I like the burrs. It seemed to hold in there a little bit better. All right, I'm not gonna say that's perfect, but what we did, effectively, we shortened this guy, and what that's gonna do, when we pull, it's gonna give a little more length right here. So we've gotta get it up in here into the purple thing, little purple clip, which we got it, there he goes. There we go. Okay, the grease off my fingers. Now, holding it, look at that. That worked out pretty good. While I've got all this apart, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more lube in there. I did squirt the lube on the side of the door, and I think I got it everywhere. So let's put everything back together, and then we'll lube it, get ready to hang this back up and see if it works. And the reason I chose to bend it is because if I break it, I'll just get a new one. But if I can make it work, then I don't have to buy a new one. That makes sense to me. All right. Get everything back in position. Get me in position. We're inside the vehicle. I'm inside the vehicle. Ha ha. Okay, that's safe. That works. Let's do this. Okay, now you're inside the vehicle. Pull the button. Everything works. Okay, now let me hit it. There we go. All right, that works. We got 2 more tests. All my greasy fingers are on the inside of the car. Ah. Okay, the last test is me being outside. Yay! Thanks a lot for watching the video. Do consider giving us a thumbs up. And until next time, God bless you.